Hello there, and welcome to another week of weekly psychic review. So, I hope you've had a good week, and thanks for joining me. So, we're doing this from the week of September the 30th, Monday the 30th, to October the 6th, next Sunday. So how I do this is I ask my guides, always in spirit, who love me, to please come close. Give everyone out there exactly what they need for the upcoming week, give them the healing that they require, and any information, tips, techniques that come along with that. Okay, if you just give me a second, I'll just seal off, tune in, call my guides in, and we'll get on with the weekly review. Okay, so this is about flow, and this is about that sort of the flow that you're in. Now, what I'm talking about with flow, it's a little bit like your outlook, your perception, your personality, and it's that thing where there are optimistic people, there are pessimistic people, there are people in between. And the thing is, we all have both aspects within us. But in every situation, in every choice, in every day, every minute we have throughout the day, throughout the week, is that we have a choice whether we're going to be more optimistic, more pessimistic, or somewhere in between. And it's that thing too about sometimes, something really pisses you off. And it's okay to feel this. It's okay to be annoyed by this, because it's important to feel whatever feelings are accompanying a certain situation or a certain sort of event that's occurred in your life. But what are you going to do with that? It's okay to feel a bit upset, a bit out of sorts, feel whatever feelings are coming up. But once you feel these things and you go, okay, I'm feeling this, let it come up, let it flow, and let it flow out. What are you going to do next from that? Are you going to keep recounting this story, and you're going to keep recounting how, annoyed you were, how upset you were, how frustrated? Are you going to start, replaying that in your mind and, colouring that through your day? Or are you going to go, well, if I can't see the reason for this, there might be a reason, there might not. If I can't, I don't know at the moment. And it's that thing where it's easy to go, oh, there must be a reason for this, and you kind of, put it aside, these feelings of upsetness, whatever it may be. But it's that thing too about going, okay, well, I might not know, but what can I do right now? And how can I be more aware of how I got myself into a situation which didn't work for me. Now, maybe it didn't work for me because I was going to a place that wasn't good for me, or I was going to do something which was going to be, actually bad for me, or something like that. So this is about really learning about this and actually going, okay, where can I make another choice to go now? Where can I uplift for myself, and how can I let go of that? So, and there's that thing too about expressing it as well. So you can go, okay, well, something happened, I'm completely pissed off with it. So instead of recounting it and being pessimistic and letting it colour your day or your week or whatever, you can go, okay, well, what can I do with this emotion? I can go for a run, I can go for a walk, I can do some artwork, I can express it in some way. So I can actually make something that wasn't so good into something that is better. So this is really about flipping it around and being more on the optimistic side of things. And really, they're telling me this is alchemy, actually. I've never heard that. This is actually alchemy. This is a transformation of a certain feeling or a certain situation or event into something completely different. So, and they're just telling me, if you haven't read the book The Alchemist, which I don't think I have, Paulo Carrera, I think the word, they're telling me that's pretty good. It's actually a really good book. Okay, I might have to look for that myself. Okay, we'll get on with the get on with the weekly reading. Okay, give me a second. So the start of the week. All right. So the start of the week. So this is there's some transformation. There's some change here going on. And there's also some, it's like a bit of a heaviness. This is almost around relationships, family, a little bit around work as well. I can feel it, and it's this is about transformation. So there's a fair few people out there in, there might be another area of your life where you keep having the same sort of things popping up. You keep putting yourself in the same situations and that sort of thing. So this is about really starting to recognize, okay, what are the feelings that accompany these? And am I really acknowledging these feelings, allowing them to go, and working with them, letting them flow through me and letting me flow through the experience in a different way. If you're doing something and it's not working, you keep doing the same thing in the same way, it's still not going to work. Try something different. Okay, so the middle of the week. What's on the middle of the week? Okay, so middle of the week, this is about being a bit more even. This is about being a bit more sort of balanced, and it's about being aware. So it's about the observer, observing things, and really observing, what's happening around you. What's I'm laughing because I can hear from Vipassana, if anyone's ever done that, anicca in my head. So it's about observing the feelings, it's about observing the situation. And this isn't so much, it's not so much about taking action. This is about observation. Okay, so I'll go on to the end of the week. What's on the end of the week? Okay, so alright, so the end of the week is, what have you learned from this? What has come up within you about the things that have occurred this week up to now, about the different feelings, about observing, about different ways of going about things. Sometimes you've just got to put your intent out there to go, okay, well, if I keep hitting the same wall, if I keep going into the same sort of pattern, the same sort of experience or situation, and I don't know how to get out of it. Sometimes it's that thing about going, right, I put the intent out there and I ask my guides, and I ask Spirit to help me to be aware of when this situation is starting to arise. Now they're saying there will be certain familiar feelings that might pop up. There might be certain familiar experiences or, words or actions, things that pop up. This is about taking heed of what's there and being observant and, taking things step by step. They're saying they're going to be revealed to you as you go on. So, and this is a little bit about not jumping to conclusions as well. Chill a little bit and see actually what's going on. Okay, that's it for this week. So I just want to thank you all for joining me this week with the weekly review. I want to thank you all for all of your comments, your sharing me around. It really is awesome. I love it. I love hearing it. So if you would like a private session with me, private reading, healing, I do lots of other stuff, counselling, meditation groups. If you want any information about that, please let me know. And have a fantastic week. And remember, flow with it, man. Flow with it. All right, big loves to you. Namaste. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.